What do you think of when you hear about landscape paintings? Do you think of realistic artwork? Do you think of the work as something more natural? Do you think of the style as being incredibly detailed? Those thoughts and questions would not be far from the truth about landscape artwork. However, would you think of them as being romantic as well? The Hudson River School was a mid-19th century American art movement embodied by a group of landscape painters whose aesthetic vision was influenced by Romanticism. This era in time was an artistic, literary, and intellectual movement that originated in Europe toward the end of the 18th century and in most areas was at its peak in the approximate period from 1800 to 1840. In short, this was a movement that went against the political, social, and aristocratic norms of the Age of Enlightenment and against the scientific rationalization of nature. The movement was aptly named due to the majority of paintings and works done of the Hudson River Valley itself, and locations amongst the second generation of artists became more diverse and included other locales. The main themes behind the Romantic period in 19th century America had been discovery, exploration, and settlement. Hudson River School landscapes are characterized by their realistic, detailed, and sometimes idealized portrayal of nature, often juxtaposing peaceful agriculture and the remaining wilderness around it. The artists themselves would even travel to extraordinary and extreme environments to the degree that would not allow the artists themselves to conduct any painting work on site at that time. At this time, it was important that sketchbooks were kept at the ready, since images were taken down in these conditions and then transposed onto canvas via oil paints, which was safely situated in the artist's studio. But a majority of the work did take place in the outdoor setting directly to the canvas itself. A few of the major artists of this time period and the founders of the Hudson River School were Thomas Cole, Asher Brown Durand, Thomas Hill, and several others. The second generation saw the rise of such artists as Frederick Edwin Church, John Frederick Kinsett, and Sanford Robinson Gifford. Thomas Cole's more famous work is entitled The Oxbow, which is an oil-on-canvas rendering of a view from Mount Holyoke in Northampton, Massachusetts. Now, with this information in mind, I would like you to choose any of the artists in this Romantic era, research their work, who they are, produce a brief written biography, and then start work on a piece that would emphasize the quality of Hudson River School. If you have any questions about this, please do not hesitate to ask, but all research should be done in class as well as any sketch work and any actual painting to be done.